We're seeing, in terms of reported illnesses like RSV and flu, we're seeing relatively constrained numbers this year, but that's certainly not what the community is telling us. As a GP every day, seeing plenty of unwell people, and even viruses like rhinovirus, the common cold, are laying people up for days on end, up to a week off work, and leaving people feeling pretty ordinary. So certainly plenty of viral illness circulating around in the community, and so important that we take the steps we can to stay well and keep those around us well as well.
What sort of symptoms are you seeing? Because so often people will say, oh, I've got the flu, but they don't quite have the flu, they've just got a cold. But can you take us through some of the symptoms and how they differ with some of the most common things that we're seeing at the moment?
Often they have quite similar symptoms. So all of these respiratory infections often have a runny nose, cough, sore throat. If you've got more of a flu-like illness, including the flu, you may have fevers, aches and pains, feeling just more run down and miserable. It can be really hard to tell the difference between a cold, a flu, and one of the many viral illnesses that circulate this time of year. And so it's really important that no matter which one it is, that we're staying home from work or school, drinking plenty of fluids, resting up, and of course it's never too late to immunise, and so to prevent getting the flu, which often leaves you much sicker than many of the other illnesses and does lead to hospitalisations and deaths, it's not too late to get that flu vaccine in, and so now's the time to see your GP and have that jab chat.
Okay, so prevention is one thing we can do. What other things can we do to try and stay healthy over winter?
It is important to look after your health in general, so getting plenty of physical activity and outdoor time outside, spending on the colder days, trying not to spend too much time crowded indoors with other people, eating plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables, and generally keeping your health up to date will help prevent those winter bugs.
Danielle, at what stage do people have to think about either going to their GP or perhaps even going to a hospital?
It's a great question. If you've ever got any questions about your health and you're not sure, you can always book in and see your GP and have that conversation. There's also the 1800 Medicare phone line and symptom checker app if you're not sure whether it's a GP kind of question or whether you can look after yourself at home. And of course, if you've got any significant difficulty breathing, any chest pains, or you're really worried and it's the middle of the night, particularly with young children, and you don't know what to do, our emergency departments are there 24/7, but most of the time for colds, seeing your GP for a bit of advice is often the way to go.